Okay guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed those views. We've had coffee and cake here in the cabin. Very nice indeed. You can see here on our PFD, that's our top of descent marker. And if we go to our FMS, which we can probably do it on this side, make it a bit easier. You can see there that we need to be heading down 17,399 feet and 29 nautical miles. And all being well, the VNAV on this aircraft will work correctly, fingers crossed, and she'll begin descending all on her own very soon. But remember to manage those throttles. That's the thing you need to do with this aircraft. And in the real world, by the way, the auto throttle is rarely used anyway, even on CRJs that have that equipped, due to safety grounds, and VNAV as well. That's something that's not used very often. It's a funny old day weather-wise today. It's kind of, there's a lot of overcast around, but there's also periods of nice scattered cloud. And I went for a ride on the bike actually just before this video to get some milk and some bread. And the weather is spot on. It's exactly what it is like in real life. So well done to Sabo. The weather engine in this thing, in this sim, is just amazing. It really is. It's just fantastic. And you know, the Reverb G2, it's the absolutely essential headset for an aircraft like this. It's so nice on the eyes, because obviously you've got a lot to look at in this bird, and it's all very nice indeed. If you make sure your render scale is set to 100 and your Open XR, I'd recommend sticking to 70% actually, because you don't really gain too much in clarity, but you do lose a fair bit of performance. So I think the 70 Open XR and the 100 render scale is a nice sweet spot for top-end systems. And even if you've got sort of, you know, a lower-end system like a 1080 Ti card or 2080 Ti card, knock that down to about 80% render scale, it'll still be very nice. But it won't, I must admit, you know, I'm not going to lie guys, you really do need the resolution in the Reverb to be very close to native to enjoy this aircraft in VR. Right, top of descent is upon us. Let's see what the aircraft does here. VNAV is selected. And there she goes. Look at that, that's brilliant. All on her own. Just zoom in there, look. That's the path. Now we need to manage our speed here. I love these markers here as well, where it's telling you the you know, when we're going to get there, the speed we need to get there. Sorry, the actual speed and the heading, and of course the altitude. It's all there on the FMS. It's so well done. The autopilot, I don't think this is the standard autopilot from Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is their own that they've modelled with this, and it definitely shows. And that's what you're paying for, guys, really, to be honest. You're paying for that system depth. And it's really good fun shooting all those approaches into different airports. I'm looking forward to doing Innsbruck actually soon, and if you're interested, I'll certainly record a few flights. And it's only going to get better as the updates roll in. When we get full sort of chart support maybe at some point. And weather radar, that's the thing I'm excited about hopefully getting at some point. And terrain radar as well, I believe. We have actually TCAS on this, I think. Well, not TCAS as such, but we can press that button there. Hang on, that's really tricky. There we go. And that will give us information of any traffic in the area. All is well inside the CRJ. zoom in a bit on that with my annoying scroll wheel mouse. See there, that is our planned route there. We're going to kind of go sweep to the sort of left of Farnborough and then head in. Now the weather's pretty good today, so I don't think we're going to need the ILS as such. We've got it dialed in case. But I quite like hand flying this aircraft in if I get a chance to. It's getting a bit busy all of a sudden.
American Niner 714 Manchester Center, continue as planned.
Okay, so the pressure has now been dialed in, it's 3027. And we're just passing through 12,000 feet. I'm going to start slowing down now because we don't want to bust our speed limit. And we'll prepare to put the landing lights on in a second. Look at this, look, beautiful views here. Very nice. Just checking our descent checklist. TCAS is set and that's on. Radar, we don't have that. Cabin is checked. Landing data, actually, that hasn't. Yeah, we're going to need to do that, which is very simple, actually, if you want it to be. This is the EFB here. If you go to your performance chart, that's our landing speeds. If we just click set all, that will now be linked into the PFD. Oh dear. And yeah, it looks like our landing speed is going to be 137 knots. So that's good. We'll go to our before landing check. Passenger signs, well, I've left them on to be honest because I'm a spoil sport. No one's allowed to mess around in my aircraft. And look at that, we're just getting below 10,000 feet and we're a little bit fast actually. We'll just slow down a bit. And we can now put our landing lights on. There we go. Mouse actually behaved then. But yeah, we'll put the smoking sign. It's funny that we still have that on aircraft, really. We'll put that to on. And you know, sometimes, depending on the real-world procedures, you put the APU on now during the descent. But so we won't do that simply because it doesn't state that. Look at that ortho, it's so gorgeous, it's so damn real, honestly, it's incredible. How can you ever get bored of this? I could do the same flight 100 times and it'd be different due to the weather and, you know, the AI, the different traffic, and it's just fabulous. So there we are, we're bang on 250 knots there, so you can't tell me off. Speed management is essential with this aircraft. So I think at this point I'm going to contact Farnborough and see what's going on here and listen to the ATIS. Do you know what? I can even see it over there. See, visibility is definitely not 6 miles. It's definitely more than that, so that's wrong. I wish the ATIS would actually give the correct information in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It is annoying. Yeah, that's useless. We don't need that. We're just going to ask for a full stop landing. As if we're VFR.
Alpha Lima Kilo India is 9 miles west with Kilo to land.
Delta, Alpha Lima Kilo India Farnborough Tower. Fly left traffic runway 24. QNH 30.27 wind 242 at 7.
Wind's correct. At least that's something.
Fly left
that's
down
Blackbush
Lima Kilo
Airport
India.
over there. That's by SC Designs on the Just Flight website, currently on sale, and that is Burning Blue Design Farnborough, which is a stone's throw away actually. And yeah, quite honestly, I mean, you've seen in my review now, but that's probably one of the most incredibly detailed airports you'll ever see. Okay, it's just amazing what Adam and Mike have done. Just two guys, two people, you know, and they've done all that work. It's incredible. 10,000 objects, and the frame rate is really good. You only lose a little bit. It's probably 2 or 3 frames per second, but the detail is absolutely astonishing. Getting a bit slow here actually. I just need to just notice the profile of the aircraft there, look. Just a little bit slow. I want to keep to around 200 knots if I can. We're now swinging round. Autopilot doing a fantastic job. Very smooth with this bird, gotta say. You can really tell that this is their own flight modelling. I mean, autopilot as well, rather. You can definitely tell. A few tight turns coming up here. I think we're going to go gear down now. We'll go outside so you can see the animation. If you can see that okay. Well, since the visibility is so good, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I think we're going to hand fly her in from this point onwards. It's got to be done. Because she does feel very nice to fly. And we can't let the autopilot have all the fun. See here, this is you can see we're getting close here to London. Just swing around. And bring her in. What a time for flight simulation. In fact, we can do this. We can do anything, really. We can fly anywhere in the world, fly some incredible aircraft. One day I can fly a complex airliner like this. Next day I can pootle around in like a simple little GA plane. And then I can go fly an F-15 round the Mach Loop. It's just incredible. Super spoiled, we really are. That lighting, I mean it is quite dull today in the UK, and it just, I think that's one of the reasons why Microsoft Flight Simulator feels so real in VR, because the lighting is correct. Like everything's kind of blending into one a bit there, so it's making it a bit challenging. Oh, do you know what? Wow, I can actually see the sun glinting off the hangars. And that's given me a really good reference right there. I don't know if you can see that, guys. Probably can't see that on the screen, which is annoying, I know. But yeah, I can see the hangars and the sun is just glinting off. Just the top there. But it's already, yeah. You should be able, hopefully you can see that, but that's really, really amazing. Right, we're going to go flaps 20. And we're going to get to know this CRJ a bit more. Sorry, that's just the trim wheel waking up. I hate it does that. I use the Cytec Cessna trim wheel, but sometimes it goes to sleep and then it forgets where it is, and then you activate it again, and it makes the aircraft kind of go all crazy. Let's go outside one more time before landing. Roger that, we are clear for land.
Cleared to land runway 24 Lima Kilo India.
Okay, so this is where it gets serious. We've just gone flaps 30. Everything is looking good. Remember, 137 knots is our sort of final approach speed, and we are a little fast, but that's okay actually. I feel like this approach, it feels okay. A little low on the glide slope, but that's okay, we can fix that. Adjusting the sweet spot of the reverb there. That's the first time I've done that this whole flight. But sometimes I do have to do that, guys. It's a small price to pay, I think, for the clarity that it provides. Okay, a little bit slow here, actually. See if you can see the Farnborough Museum on approach. This is amazing. Oh my god, this feels so real.
Too low, terrain.
It's quite scary how real this feels.
Too low, flaps. 200.
Flaps, we're fine, don't worry.
Too low. Flaps. Too low. Flaps.
100.
I don't know why it's telling me to do that. Maybe I haven't got the flaps
Too low.
set correctly, but I'm
50.
going for it now.
40. 30.
This
Too
feels
low.
good.
Flaps.
20. 10.
Too low. Flaps.
Oh, look at that! Nailed it! And I'm not even going to use reverses, we don't need them. Nothing to do with the fact that I haven't actually assigned a reverser key yet, honest. So as we're rolling here into Farnborough, I cannot tell you how surreal this feels. It brings it all back, the memories of being here in real life. I honestly feel like I'm back here again, and I know I say that in VR, but I truly mean it. It's amazing. This is such an incredibly detailed rendition of Farnborough. Look at that. You can see the hangars there. Everything going on. It's just beautiful. What a treat. Adam, you really have excelled yourself here, mate, honestly. What an incredible achievement. Where am I going to park? I've no idea. I'm too busy looking around. Let's park around here somewhere, he says. We'll just park here. So really that completes our flight today. A full flight in the CRJ. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you'd like to see more of the CRJ on the channel. I certainly absolutely love this aircraft. It's amazing. It's just a thing of beauty, it really is. We're going to let our passengers off, and I'll see you again, because I won't bore you with the shutdown, but I will see you again very soon. Thank you so much for all your support, it really means a lot. Bye bye for now, take care. Absolutely incredible.
We hope you enjoy flying with us.
Oh.
Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Oh, I didn't realise I was supposed to do that. Okay, that's fine. Let me just get my jacket. It's a bit cold out there. This aircraft. What a beautiful bird. That screen, I hate that screen. Asobo, if you're watching, please get rid of it.